Hello, dear friends. It is far too early in the morning. I'm up very early because I've been working on some creative projects, and sometimes when that happens, I can't sleep because I continue to think, and my brain and my heart and my soul are really wound up on what I'm doing, and it's a beautiful thing, and it means I'm here before the hour of 6 a.m. And there's something that's been on my mind for a while, actually, and now is the time to share that. I want to share a little story with you all. Many of you know that whenever I was in college, I had the opportunity to study abroad in Argentina, and that's in South America. For some of you guys might not know. And that was 2018. And I happened to be the only person from the United States who was studying abroad in that university at the time. There was probably, I'd say about 20 to 25 exchange students along with me, but they were all from various parts of the world. And I would say probably a majority of them were from Mexico. And, it's so interesting what happens when you travel and you're totally away, you're totally outside your comfort zone. What happened to me was that these folks from Mexico who in other, in my hometown of Adrian would have, it would have been really easy for me to be like, okay, they're very different than me. Because we were the only North Americans, we had more in common than anyone else. For me, those folks had more in common for me, and they were the sole folks responsible for teaching me Spanish. They were the ones who had the patience, and they had the very dear friends had the courage to speak slowly with me in Spanish and to correct me in English, and to explain things to me. And I truly, there's many times I don't think I would have been able to get my cell phone re-upped with minutes to be able to communicate with my family, to be able to ask for help in an emergency when my phone got stolen, and those are kind of the critical things, but then there's the everyday things like be able to order the thing I wanted to order at a restaurant. Those are all things that they helped me with. And many of you might recall that in 2018 is also, it was an election year in the US. And so I was with them whenever, shortly after we had a change in presidency. And to be the only U.S. citizen in a South American, Latin American land surrounded by Argentinians and, my dear Mexican friends, it was a really informative time for me. And I share all that with you to really acknowledge the friendship and the grace and compassion those folks had for me, and how much their presence in my life shaped who I am today, and how ashamed I am to be an American whenever I am communicating with them, and engaging with them on social media and seeing what they're posting and sharing. And I can't help but think that if any of them came to visit me or, wanted to stay a longer period of time in the U.S. For work or for traveling or something like that, how different their experience would be here in my country compared to what my experience was there in Argentina, and what my experience would be there if I traveled to visit them in Mexico. So I share that, and I also offer that there's a website I've been using. It's called 5calls.org. it's been really helpful for me contacting my state representatives and senators to ask to defund ICE and to advocate for some of the changes that I see. And it's it's no monumental wild thing to do. It's a small thing. Admittedly, I could be doing it more. Could be setting an alarm on my phone and calendar alarm to call every day. But I'm just offering that, and I wanted to share that with you all. And in my heart of hearts, I long for the world that my elementary school teachers and my mother tried to, and actually did a pretty good job at creating, which was a world where everyone treats one another as they wish to be treated. So that's about all I have to say on that right now. But thank you for the time. And please take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Thank you.